going to try out something that somebody gave us. They never used it, and they thought maybe we might try it out. It's something called an EZY CHAR charcoal stove. Let's try it out and see if it works, and then we'll share it with you. We've never seen anything quite like it. So basically, like I said, it's never been used. It's got this top grate, which is pretty heavy duty little thing. And then it looks like it's an insulated box, basically. It's an insulated box. It's got a little vent door so you can control the amount of air that it gets in there. Got a little grate. And the intent is you put charcoal briquettes in this space. Put the stove top back on there and cook away once they're hot. I don't know, it'd be interesting to see what we can do with it. So Pam is going to prepare something, I don't know what.
I brought rice and beans with us, and I'm gonna make a Latino dinner that is rice and beans with herbs and spices, garlic and onions, and a couple of eggs that get cooked in the mix. And
sounds good to me.
Yeah, so it's been raining for the last couple hours, and it's time during this break in the weather to do something interesting.
So we're going to see how this thing works. Here we go. All right, so let's see what we got going here. So here's the EZY CHAR, and the coals they're getting there. It's close. It's putting off some heat. So we got rice, we got eggs, we got beans, we got petite diced tomatoes, onions and garlic, and some olive oil. Yeah.
Black garlic.
And some spices.
Chili powder. I'm going to use cumin and oregano.
Okay.
And paprika. I have a plan.
Yes.
It's loosely based on something from a cookbook.
Is there something?
Even rice and beans with
eggs or something like that, yeah. She has this way of being able to just kind of make things work. She's just got a natural instinct for putting flavors together.
Well, thank you, honey.
Yeah. She's got it going on. We got it wide open. We got us our pan on there, and she's gonna start cooking. You always got to start with some olive oil, right?
Absolutely. It's very good for you, so you might as well slurp it down.
That's right.
And then we're pretty slopey here, but it shouldn't really impact this too much. Give that a minute or two.
All right, so their garlic and onions are sizzling. So this is your first moments of cooking on this thing. What do you think so far?
So far?
Yeah.
I'm hoping it gets a little hotter.
Oh.
So far, because it's going to take a little while to brown the onions and garlic, and I would like to brown them before I add the tomatoes and the spices. And,
okay, well, it looks like it's picking up speed.
It is bubbling a little and sizzling.
Picking up speed. Jury is still out.
Yeah.
We had to add a few more briquettes because it seemed like to us that we weren't going to have enough briquettes for the time that we needed to cook this. So in adding the briquettes, it's got a little bit smoky.
So far, I like it. It's warm, like cozy warm, near this stove, cooking on it. Pleasant to cook over in comparison to trying to cook over a big campfire, which might be too hot,
right,
and kind of uncomfortable to be standing next to. So if you're looking in the pot right now, I've been adding the spices and stuff. And if I could get this last one open, I would add it, but I can't.
Okay.
So I'll hold the camera while Mark opens it for me. And then I was hoping to get the onions a little more brown so they would be sweeter. And
At least we say while Mark opens it.
well, Mark opens it. Well, Mark opens it. Well, Mark, I thought these would be the coolest little thing to carry spices camping with us, but holy crap, I can't get them open. That'll probably tear it up. So they came in this little container, and it's just so cute. They don't take up a lot of room, but
We can't get them open.
these old hands can't get them open. That's all right. We just won't use it.
Well,
Major disappointment, but we won't use it.
I'll get it off.
So we slowed down a little because we added, I'm going to lift the pan up off of here so you can see. We added some more charcoal in there. Look at that. But it was starting to smell good. So we have garlic and onion, cumin, fermented black garlic, this salt and hot pepper blend here. This stuff here is in there, and regular pepper. And then in a minute,
There we go. How much do we need in here?
we're gonna do this much. Hold it over the pan. Exactly that much. It is sweet paprika, sweet Spanish paprika. That's the perfect amount, honey.
I knew that.
Yeah. And then our pan is getting nice and hot. So I'm going to give the camera back to Mark so I can do the next thing, which is going to be I'm going to dump in a can of diced tomatoes.
Oh, you're throwing it off the...
Yeah, I'm throwing it off the grill. Yeah. That is looking nice.
Okay.
And then, you know, we'll do this and it'll take it a minute to get hot again. Might not take it too many minutes to get hot, huh?
No, it looks like it's
Trying to get hot already.
Yeah. So evidently add in those additional briquettes.
Yeah, it's heated. It's definitely heated it up. Okay, so the next thing I'm putting in is some rice that I cooked at home. This is, I think it's basmati rice. I don't fuss over which kind of rice. When you cook rice and you eat it immediately after you have just freshly cooked it, the starch is converted to sugars in your body very quickly. Spikes your sugar level in your blood. If you cook rice and then refrigerate it and then use it, that for some reason turns it into a resistant starch. Don't ask me the science, I couldn't tell you. But it makes it so that your body does not digest it as quickly and does not as willingly turn it into glucose in your body, which is a good thing.
And it tastes just as good.
Yeah, it doesn't change the taste.
And now we're putting in some beans.
And now these are pinto beans that I cooked at home from dry beans in an Instant Pot.
Mm-hmm.
If I've never mentioned my Instant Pot, which I think I have, but if I never have, I use it all the time. Cooking beans in an Instant Pot destroys the lectins. Lectins are anti-nutrients, which aren't great for you. So anyway, I'm going to put some of these in there, and when it all gets hot, then I'll break a couple eggs in there. We'll put the lid on and we'll let it cook until the eggs are medium to medium well.
Mm-hmm.
And I need some of the juice so that the eggs have something to kind of boil in. So this will be dinner in a little while.
We hope so.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to let this get good and hot, boiling hot.
Okay, so is your verdict improving or getting worse?
At the moment, I would say it's improving.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice little way to cook
Yeah.
in a pan, you know, at a park or a campground.
Yeah. So what you putting in there?
Trader Joe's mushrooms, multi-purpose umami. It just makes things taste more complex and more rich. And I tasted this, and it's got a burn in your throat 3 seconds after you swallow it and say, oh, it's not, oh, it is hot. So it needs
a slow burn.
It needs, you know, a little bit of something special. We are just about boiling, and
It's nice and steamy.
yeah, and I know we turned the camera off, but this happened within 3 to 5 minutes. So how many eggs would you like? 2?
I would like 2.
We'll see if I can make that many holes. So what I've done is I've tried to make some holes where I'm going to drop the egg in to cook. There's everything else. 2, 3. That one didn't go into its hole. Oh no, this one's breaking wrong. 4. We'll put the lid on and we'll check back on them in a few minutes.
Okay.
Look at that. They're coming right along.
It's a cooking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's working.
It is working. It might be working too fast.
Uh-oh.
We'll see. But, you know, yeah, the bottom might be a little burned.
So it's not an exact science.
No, it's not like your stove at home.
This is our first time ever using it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and we are actually pretty happy about it.
yeah, I'm actually thinking that, you know, it's a useful thing, actually.
You know, and it's tiny, and if you go someplace where they don't really like fires, you could build a tiny little charcoal fire, and there's a little bit of heat from it, so you could sit around it with your feet near a little fire on a cool evening.
And it's not really smoky. All right, let's see where we're at now. Oh, look at that.
I think it might be done.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you know, you just want your eggs to be cooked the way you like them.
Looks like maybe it should go
Maybe
a little more.
Yeah, we'll give it 2 or 3 more minutes. We usually leave the eggs and cook them until the yolk is partially runny and partially cooked. But the whites have to be white.
Yeah, we don't want clear whites.
No, we want white whites. I think it's ready. Looks ready to me. Oh yeah, that egg is pretty well done. Somebody's going to be scrubbing the bottom of this pan. But let me turn off the stove. How does one turn off a stove? Here, watch this. I'm turning off the stove. There. It got a little discolored. Over time, it'll probably look pretty cool. It, you know, puts off a nice little heat.
Yeah.
And there's no smoke now.
Yeah.
Once those get going.
Yeah. So I would say, all in all, it's actually, I think we'll hold on to this.
Absolutely. Like,
And
you could just light this up and put it down under the table and just keep your feet warm. Thank you, Penny.
Yeah.
You did good.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry nobody wanted to buy this from you at a yard sale.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, it's not really an oven.
No. but
it is a great little...
It did a great job cooking dinner. This is our first test of it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've never used it at all.
We'll only get better over time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
The EZY Char gets a thumbs up from the Runaway Gang.
That's right.
This is a big pile of food. I hope I can eat it all.
So what you putting on there?
Deli-inspired sharp cheddar.
Oh, wow.
Probably not the ideal cheese for this dish, but this is what we have.
That's right.
And here's my little eggs. Kind of lost their whites as they cooked.
All right, so...
Oh, I have to taste it.
We're gonna see.
You know, it took like 20 seconds and my cheese is all melted. My egg is cooked, but not like dry. I actually prefer them a little less cooked, but time for taste. Maybe.
Ooh, it looks like it's pretty hot.
It's very hot. It tastes good.
That'll work.
All right, hand me the camera.
All right, let's see what we got.
Here we go. I'm going to turn it around.
Oops. I'm just going to mix it all in. What's his method? Just mix it all in. Cheese is all melted. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Nice hot food, that's for sure.
It's extremely hot. It did kind of burn the bottom of the pan just a little. Not terribly bad, but bottom of the pan did get kind of hot.
Yeah.
But we sort of expected that that's probably what happened.
And we'll show you a really cool pan scouring thing we take with us when we go camping.
Yeah, we will. All right. Ooh, it looks pretty hot. Still pretty steamy. Yeah.
You look cross-eyed.
All right, here we go. That's good.
It worked?
Yeah, very good. Delicious. It's not too hot. I think most of the briquettes have kind of turned to ash. There's a few little hot embers in there, but not a whole lot. So I think I went ahead and pulled off the grate and the top to it, and I'm just going to dump it out into the fire ring.